Hello everybody, my name is Thomas, and this is my science project where we were tasked with building a diagram of either a plant or an animal cell, and the format that I chose to do mine in was in Minecraft. So let's just get started. Starting with the nucleus. This is one of the most important parts of the cell. It acts similarly to a command center as it controls everything the cell does along with storing all of the cell's genetic information. It is surrounded by the nuclear membrane filled with nucleoplasm and then has the nucleolus in the center of it. Next is the vacuole. The vacuole is a cleared large sac filled with fluids. It is in both plant and animal cells, although in plant cells it is much larger. It acts as a storage center for the cell, storing all of the cell's waste and food. Next is the cell wall. The cell wall is only found in plant cells. It covers the entire cell and is rigid, which causes plant cells to keep their shape. Next is the cell membrane. The cell membrane is found in both plant and animal cells. It is a thin covering for the entire cell and determines what food and wastes can pass in and out of the cell. Next is the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance that takes up most of the inner space of the cell and holds all the organelles in place. I have it represented by all the orange wool covering everything. Next are the smooth and rough endoplasmic reticulums. The endoplasmic reticulum is a thin membrane within the cell, acting similar to a conveyor belt. It transports food and nutrients throughout the cell and has two different types: smooth endoplasmic reticulum, as seen here, and rough endoplasmic reticulum. The main difference is that the rough one is covered in ribosomes, while the smooth one is not. Next are the ribosomes. The ribosomes are very small organelles and create proteins for the cell, helping it to grow. They can be both in the cytoplasm or on the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Next is the lysosome. The lysosome is similar to a recycling center, as it's filled with acids, but it helps digest dead organelle pieces into food for the cell. Next is the Golgi Apparatus, or otherwise known as Golgi complex or Golgi body, and is an organelle looking similar to a stack of pancakes. It sorts out proteins for the cell and decides which organelles they will go to. Next is the chloroplast. The chloroplast, although only found in plant cells, is very important. It contains chlorophyll that turns sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide into food for the cell. Next is the mitochondria. The mitochondria is a very important part of the cell, as it is the place where foods and proteins are converted into ATP, or energy for the cell. And finally is the peroxisome. It is a very small organelle but has a big job. It is tasked with breaking down the larger fatty acids into smaller ones, allowing the mitochondria to process them with ease. And thanks for watching. That's all for now.